Hey, and good morning, and it's Wednesday at the moment, and today is a really relaxed day because the last few days have been very hectic with workshops, and in all honesty I didn't leave the studio before 6 or 7 and sometimes even 8, so I think I earned a little bit of relaxed time. Now, some of you guys ask me questions like, how do I do this in Photoshop? How do I do this in Lightroom or Capture One? And the videos for Lightroom, Capture One and Photoshop you find in the Quite Franklies are often your questions. So feel free to ask me anything you want, and if it's interesting enough, I will create a video for it. So yesterday somebody asked me like, how do you create an action in Photoshop? The fun thing is, those are the things that I don't even think about because I know how to do it, and I often think, well, everybody knows this, right? And this is the problem when you use Photoshop or Lightroom or Capture One or other stuff a long time. You know all these things. So don't think this is a stupid question, or don't think this is a question that nobody finds interesting, because I just created a video especially for that question about how to create an action in Photoshop. So this morning we recorded it, and now I'm going to make a screenshot for the thumbnail, and then we're going to upload a new episode of Quite Frankly about creating actions in Photoshop. So if you have any questions you think are way too simple, or stuff you struggle with, or how do I do this, just drop me an email, and well, you know, I create those videos for you guys. So I'm going to upload it now to Quite Frankly, and then I will be back with a photo shoot, and of course I'm gonna announce our new competition for the giveaway for MacPhun. So it's gonna be a fun episode, but it's gonna be a shorter one. Okay, creating the thumbnail for this one is of course very simple. We go to a program called Little Snapper. I do a snap area, and I'll actually select this, and we're done. And now what I have to do is open up Photoshop and put it in the thumbnail, and then it's ready for upload. Okay, so I have a little snapper here, and I have my Photoshop open, so the only thing I do is drag it into Photoshop and make sure that it fits. And this is no exact science, of course, it's just a thumbnail. Press OK. Now I go to the layer with the text, and it's already episode 72. Oh my, time flies. And there we go, episode 72. Now I store this as a thumbnail, and then we're gonna upload the video after we've done some Final Cut Pro on the video. So I'm gonna show you that in a moment. But first the thumbnail, and then we're gonna edit the video. Okay, in Final Cut Pro we actually have sort of, how do you call it, a template, where we have the intro, the MacPhun offer, and of course the text, and later on the assembler and the end trailer. And the only thing I now have to do is go to my actions in Photoshop, which I did with ScreenFlow, and just drag it in between here. And let the magnetic timeline do its work. There we go. So I do some final editing, change the text, and then it's ready to render and for uploading. And you guys can enjoy it. So that's how we do the Quite Franklies, and having a workflow in this case is very important, because we do a lot of these webinars, and if you do every time everything from start to finish, it gets very tiresome, and it takes a lot of time. So using stuff like this, the templates, is very easy, and of course you have uniformity in your episodes. So let's render and upload. And compressor is running, and it will be online in about a few minutes. Okay, now this is a weird order. Jaime and Krista just left our studio, and I did a photo shoot for them. And to be honest, I didn't want to include it in the vlog because this is a personal photo shoot. After talking to them, we decided to include it in the vlog. Now, what's going on? Jaime and Krista are very dear friends of us, people who follow our workshops now. They're always there and always helping me out. And a while ago, Krista got the message that it's not good, and she's going into treatment next week, and we just pray everything will be okay. And they actually asked me if I want to do a photo shoot for them, and of course you don't say no. And of course you know me from being all happy on the vlog, and well, like my work is fun, and of course it is. And photo shoots like this actually make you aware that what you do is very, very important for people. Photography is not just taking pictures. It's taking pictures and moments in people's lives that they can look back to with pride and joy, but also can look back to as a memory. And let's just hope that, of course, the treatment works flawlessly and everything will be okay. And of course, we're already planning stuff for 2017 and 2018 with Jaime and Krista. And still I would talk to them if I should include it in the vlog, and they actually forced me, is a big word, but they really wanted to be in the vlog. So this is another side of me, of course, and this wasn't fun. So it was a lot of fun working with them and a lot of fun creating the shots. However, as a photographer in this case, you have an enormous and tremendous baggage in the form that I know them so very well and they're so dear to us. And then you make a shot that could be the most important shot. And that's, yeah, makes you wonder about how important photography is. It's moments in time that you never ever get back and that people can look back to. So the next time you shoot somebody, always remember that it can be one of the most important shots. So again, I pray for both of them. They're incredibly, incredibly good friends of us. And we just hope that everything will go okay. And, well, you know what, just look at the backstage videos we did now and enjoy them and see how we work with a lot of light setups. And after that we will do the MacPhun giveaway. And again, this is very personal for me. So yeah, just look at the videos. And we had a lot of fun and I think the images turned out great. So, enjoy. Heel mooi. Denk om die schaduw van je neus op haar, juist. Ik denk dat dat beter is. Ja, dat vind ik veel mooier. En dan gaan we zelfs die schaduw nog even... Dat is beter. Heel mooi. Super. Ja, dit is mooi qua licht. Dit vind ik heel mooi. Oké, speel maar een beetje met je poses. Super. Ik kan nu vrij bewegen alle kanten op. We hebben geen last van die neusschaduw meer. Super. Heel mooi. Okay guys, it's time for the MacPhun giveaway. Now MacPhun was so kind to give us one of their apps every single week for now. So what you have to do is you just shout out to me via email or social media why you think you need app from MacPhun. And you just fill in whatever app you want from MacPhun. Now don't do the complete suite, of course. Just select one of their apps. Now remember, their apps only work on Mac. So go to their website www.macphun.com and see which app you like or plugin. And just shout out on social media or via my email why you want the MacPhun app and what you're going to do with it. Now that's quite frankly for today. And to be honest, I'm ready to go home. I totally had it for today. And tomorrow I will visit our friends at Camera Nu for a Wacom demonstration, which we're gonna film backstage. So, see you tomorrow guys and have fun. Then you have those moments when you think you can go home, and I'm actually now going home. And then you find out that your instructional video that you've just uploaded works on some PCs, on some Macs, and on others it won't. So we checked all the zip files. The zip files were okay. We downloaded the zip files and the files weren't okay. Our internet service provider doesn't know anything because they don't have that problem. So we ended up uploading them 3 or 4 or 5 times, downloading them again, unzipping them, checking them, and I think we finally cracked it. I used another FTP program, another zip program. Now it seems to work. So now I can finally go home and have dinner and then probably go to bed. See you guys tomorrow.